Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I have Christmas project share for you guys using the August release sets of the Santa bag toppers in the small and the big size. Then I have used the record mini album and storage box set. I have also used the 3D Santa gift bag, and I can tell you that I absolutely love this set. And I can see myself using this set throughout the year, not just for Christmas. Here is a Snowflake doily set, which I have also utilized in a couple different ways. Here are my bag toppers in two different sizes. I did use glitter cardstock for all of the icing and all of these beads and these detail layering parts. And I used the Cocoa Vanilla Studio collection papers for all of these. And in that collection, they also had a little tab piece for the ephemera. And I thought how fun to add it to the side. So you see December 25th, and then you see Mary. And she's also holding a little candy cane, which was the part of the puffy sticker from the collection. And instead of turning this one with the beard, I used the Santa's mustache part as part of the dress for the pink dress. And I thought that was super fun to do. I also used the button that I cut out in foam, which was part of the Bouquet wrapper Christmas add-on set. And I thought instead of using the Santa hat decorative piece to add on here, I thought it was a super fun idea to add a button instead. And I also used some flat back pearl pieces to give it button accents for her dress. For the eyes, I just used the eyebrow part, and I placed it like that so she looks like she's very sweet and happy. Because it didn't give me the lip part, I used the black ink to just do that myself. And this is how my bag topper is. It is a very sweet gift like this. Just gift it as a pair like this, and I think it'll be really, really nice. And then I have this one here where I use the numbers from one of the music shadow word set. And so I put December 25th for Christmas. I also did use this peppermint candy, which was part of the candy cane rosette set. Instead of using the add-on piece for the Santa's hat. And for the Santa's nose, I just simply used this Nuvo drop. It's called Bubblegum Blush. I love using this color for many projects. And I also did use tiny bit of that for his cheeks as well. And I really think the color combo for both of this has turned out very sweet. So those are my bag toppers. Then I'm going to show you what I did with the record mini album and storage. So let me start off with the storage. The storage box, you guys, it is so sturdy because I did the stitch layering part not only for the outer, I also did it for the inner part of the box. So it is like super sturdy. And I'm like squashing it, and it's not going to be squashed in the mail in the future. I also just simply decorated with these Cocoa Vanilla Studio papers all around. But for the side, there was a cut apart sheet with all of the numbers like this. And I made sure to fit the rectangle die right onto where I want to capture the image. So I just did that and like that. Like no special meaning, I just like the pattern of the number 16 December and the number 2. And the color scheme fits the tree paper that I chose, so I just went with it. And this was also part of another Christmas collection that was different from this one here, I believe. And it just looks like a wooden crate, I thought. And I used the Simple Stories thicker sticker pieces that says Merry and Bright. And then the other one just says Holly Jolly. It just really completed it. And I think this storage box, you guys, can be used for any Happy Mail gifting. It doesn't have to be used with the record disc. Now, with the record disc, inside the set, you get two different sizes. You get one with the lines like this to show the record disc, but you also get another layer that has the stitched details. So it looks like this with the stitched details. And the record, when you cut it out, you get the lines. Can you see the lines? If you use a holographic cardstock or mirror gold cardstock, you'll probably be able to see the embossed line more clearer. But I wanted to go with all of the colors that was complementing the collection I was using. And this has absolute no order. I just wanted to cut out different pieces of pattern paper and just simply decorate as I want. And I also thought that this was like a really nice set to have just in case I want to write a message and just put it on top of the Happy Mail that I'm sending out in the future. And I just simply had a lot of fun decorating both sides. So I cut out one of the embossed disc part. Then I also cut out the middle decorative layer part. And for the middle decorative layer part, I used the number cut apart sheet and I captured all of the numbers onto that circular die. So this one is the other side where I just layered the stitch detail circle on there with the pattern paper, and then I just simply had fun layering my ephemera pieces and puffy stickers. So it says North Pole, letter for Santa. All of these animal characters are gathered together to send a letter to the Santa. And then I have this one here where it says fa la 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 la, and I added these 3 flowers on top. The other side says deck the halls. I also hung some Christmas stockings. Finished it off with some Nouveau drops there. And then this one, it says all I want for Christmas. And I added some, for the holly berries, I added some Nouveau drop. And this time I used this color here. If you want to know, this color is called Carnation Pink. And then the other side, look, it just says joy, and I added all of these pieces on there. So there's plenty of room to write journaling as well. If I wanted to keep all of this piece to record some Christmas memories, I can actually use that fainted line there and write in circular motion like this. And I think that would look really nice. Then I have this one here, it says fun. I added this word fun to the top part of the stocking and I stuffed it with 3 different candy canes. And I put warmth and love on there. The other side, I decorated as if the white part is snow. So I had these stickers from another Christmas collection in the past. And I just thought how fun to add these snow angels outside their Christmas home. And it says Merry Christmas. And then this one here, and this one says, may your days be merry and bright. And I decided that I will hang all of these sticker pieces that is actually Christmas ornaments as if they are Christmas garden lights. And I drew a black line. I thought that was a fun thing to do. And the other side has merry and bright on the mailbox outside the Christmas home. Then I have this one here where it's a Christmas camper van parked outside and there's the Christmas mushrooms and pile of acorns and it's snowing, so I put lots of the snowflake stickers on there and I decorated the middle part of the snowflakes with this color here. I just think it looks so pretty. And then the other side I left as is because I love this starry pattern paper. And I thought if I were to write a message, I could fill all of the circular lines. So even though I used the number cutter part pieces for the circular part to decorate the middle of the disc, there is no order. It just has random numbers. But honestly, you guys, I think probably these are the days that we probably get to do some memory writing. I doubt we would have time to do memory writing every single day because December is such a busy month. And it fits in here so nicely. And at the moment, I've only got 6 of the disc. but you can, even though I layered like this, you can still fit a couple more in there easily. So you can store a lot of memories in this storage box. The next thing I did was I thought, how about I turn the storage box part into a pocket? So I just cut out this part here. See this part here, this large part here that makes the box part? I just simply folded in half and stitched the 3 sides and decorated it. So I can actually use this area to write a letter to a friend and insert a letter in there or a card that I will be making. And I thought that was a super simple thing to do and very fun, easy to do as well. So you can do 2 different things, or you can even think of many more different things to do with this set. So that's what I did. Then I cut out some snowflakes, right? So the snowflake, the small size looks like this. And I decided instead of using the larger octagon to layer onto the larger snowflake, I thought it would be really nice if I folded it in half and fold the little snowflake in half as well to make a mini bag topper base. So I haven't decorated it because I thought depending on what I'm going to be gifting in the clear bag, I want to write some different words on there and decorate it accordingly. So that's how it looks if you decide to make mini bag toppers using the Snowflake doily set. Then with the large size snowflake, I also did fold that in half. And for the base, I decided to support it using this disc. See this large circular disc that comes in the mini album set? I folded that in half, and then I folded the large snowflake doily in half, and I added this lovely scallop trim that was in my entry number 1 mail by Ruth, and I stitched it at the top, and I think it looks so pretty. And you know, gifting bag topper bases like this for the recipients to decorate, it is another wonderful happy mail idea. So I have those. Now, I am so in love with the gift bag, right? I made 2, you guys. I have these 2 to show you. I'm going to start off with what I did with this one. I did the handles in 2 different ways, just like how Hannah showed in her release video. I decided to incorporate the large snowflake doily onto each side of this gift bag. And I absolutely love it so much. It looks really magical. It looks like Winter Wonderland. I double layered the large snowflake doily in 2 different pattern colors. Then I also added the stitched octagon part. But instead of making the snowflake fit onto the bag topper in the middle, I decided to put it towards the left and just chopped off the excess on this side. Then I decorated it with the lovely bear holding a gift, and I also used the shadow word from the 2025 Christmas words, and it says from North Pole. I also did decorate with some puffy stickers down here and the Christmas tree. For the snowflake, I accented it further using pearl flatback pieces around the snowflake in 2 different sizes, if you can see. Then, before I decided to glue the snowflake piece, I thought, how about I add another layer to the bag? And I remembered I had a little bit of the snow tool left. I don't have any left now. I used it all up on this bag. So I decided to layer the snow tool on top of this, and then I put the snowflake piece on top. Then I took it to the sewing machine to stitch it. Now, because I knew I wanted to stitch it, I decided to stitch the front panel first and then the back panel. Then I put all of the other pieces together. And I'm going to insert a picture in here, right here to show you guys. Then this is one side. Then the other side looks like this. I used the shadow word Santa Claus. And I hung some ornament from up here. And this is a penguin Santa Claus. And this is his friend. And I put some extra gifts next to it because Santa Claus is all about gift giving. And then I did the same thing using the snow tool for the background layer. I added these flat back gem pieces all around and I chopped off the excess as well. For my handle, I decided to make it like this, just like how Hannah did. I simply folded it, but I also used instead of using the layering piece that comes in the set, I used the Christmas trim and I glued it on top. And that's how it is, like this. And this is the inside. It's very spacious, you guys. And I used similar green shades for my bag. I used this pattern and the tree pattern paper. Then the next one, I wanted to do another one, and I decided to use the layering piece that's included in the set. So you get the scalloped edge part for the top, to add to the top of the bag. But of course, you can add this to the bottom as well if you wanted to. You also get the belt buckle included in the set as well as the strip. And you can use this strip to add to this part as well if you wanted to, and add some buttons. Now for me, instead of doing it like that, I used the winter flower that's also released this month by KSCRAFT, and I decided to use those winter flower pieces that I made as the buttons for my Mrs. Claus shopping bag, gift bag. So it says from Mrs. Claus. And I love all of the color combos. I love the glittery metallic cardstock that I used against this lovely apricot-y pink pattern paper. And then for the side, I used the peppermint candy stripe pattern paper as well as the bottom. And I love this so much. Now for the handle, it's not glued on. It's only glued on the back. And then for the front, I used the pink Velcro. So that in the future, when I am gifting Happy Mail, I can fill it in here like this. Then I can secure all of the things that I fill with the handle like this. See? So I really like that idea. And this is my Mrs. Claus's clothes. And the other side, I decided to decorate it like this. I did use the scalloped border again and the strip for the belt. But instead of adding some clothes details for this side, I added a happy scene. This is Mrs. Claus holding all of the gift boxes. And she arrived in her Christmas car. And here are her beautifully decorated Christmas trees at the back. I also wanted to add some more feel of the snow. So I used the same pearlescent flat back pieces that I used for the snowflake onto the pattern paper as if the snow is falling down. I also accented the tree part as if these are the baubles hanging on the tree using the carnation, this one here. I think it's called carnation pink, this one. And I absolutely love my gift bags. So let me show you once again. They look like this on one side, and then they look like this on the other side. So that's what I have been up to, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at all of the things that I've been making, and I look forward to sharing with you rest of the cutting dies that I've been using to create more fun Christmas projects. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye for now.